You clicked on this video, so I'm gonna assume you're slow, you don't know how to perform in school, you get F's, and you're trying to fix it. And I commend you for that, because you clicked on this video trying to walk into this new school year with some good grades, and I feel you in a new mindset. So today I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to get good grades in school. Let's get into today's video.
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections.
So how do you get good grades in school? I'm not gonna hold you guys. Y'all gonna have to study. Okay. I'm not gonna be like study. I'm not freaking teaching. Do your homework and this shit, right? No, that's not what I'm advocating. You do have to take time to study, but you don't have to study 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours. Study for at least 15 minutes a day on the challenging subjects you don't know. In my case, that would be math. So we're not going to talk about my former grades. Freshman year in math class. I'm laughing. Oh, it's fun. How else to get good grades in school? Studying for 15 minutes helps, but here's what you're gonna have to do you're gonna have to kiss up to that teacher. And I'm not talking about buy them treats and give them candy. I'm talking about the 5-minute method. If you did a 5-minute method with every teacher, your teachers are gonna see you want to make some type of improvement. You want to get good grades. You're really academically trying. The 5-minute method is something I invented because I'm really her, I'm really she, I'm really me, I'm really everything I want to be one day. And if you have otherwise to say, we can square up.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on. Perfect.
The 5-minute method is when you stay after the bell rings, after everyone leaves and you're the last kid in the room. I want you, if a teacher, for example, this is my worksheet. You're working. Everyone around you is packing up. You know, teachers hate that, by the way. You're working. When the bell rings, continue to work just for a minute or two. And like you're genuinely trying to finish, like. And after you're done with your work, you turn in your paper and you say some stupid ass question that you don't really care about, but just enough to show effort. If you do this at least twice a week, and I know that's a bit much, just do it enough so the teacher can see your effort. And I recommend twice a week at least. If you want to do more, you can do more, but don't do it too much because they do know when you're trying to kiss up to them. So 5-minute method is the way to go. Using other platforms and extended worksheets like iExcel, Khan Academy. If you guys want to help the people out, the slow people that can't get good grades because they're clicking on this thumbnail, make sure you like and subscribe though, because I'm not mean. I'm actually a cute little sweetheart. But help the people out and comment your favorite academic website to use. You want to make sure you're getting enough practice in for the day. If you have a lunch period, sit in that library for that lunch period and do your freaking Khan Academy, your iExcel that's not even assigned to you. Another method to help you get good grades in school is using ChatGPT. And no! I'm obviously not promoting cheating. But I'm going to get into that in a second. But I mean, use ChatGPT as a tool. If you don't know something, like, you know those long texts they be giving you? Put it in ChatGPT to shorten it for you. Use ChatGPT to shorten and simplify your work so you can understand and comprehend it better. Because some of this work is meant for college students or some grown-ass adults, because how am I supposed to know XYZ and everything under the sun? Like, make it make sense. I'm not slow. It's just, this is barely in English. How am I supposed to comprehend it? Hence why you put it in ChatGPT to shorten it. It's not that hard. Like, but on the topic of cheating though, in ChatGPT, I do recommend cheating because school is a scam. School is freaking a scam. But don't be cheating on tests. Cheat on what you know you could cheat on. Cheat on the assignments that, or the 1-point assignments that you genuinely don't need to know anything about. A lot of teachers love to give filler work because, yo, they gotta catch that paycheck at the end of the day. Do they not? So they have to give a certain amount of work to keep us busy. So there's a lot of filler work, and you're usually able to determine what is filler work and what is school work and what do you actually need to know. And if you want to know what you actually need to know, you could look up the course requirement for whatever class you're taking. Let's say I have a final for geometry. You could look up potentially what's on the final, and you could surf through the things you don't need, the filler stuff. Another way to get good grades is who you hang around with. And I'm not saying hang around with the smart, boring Indian kids in the back of the class. No. I'm talking about be cool with them. So when it's time to do your work and you have a question and the teacher wants to give you some complicated answers that ChatGPT needs to simplify, but you don't have ChatGPT on hand, you can ask them a simple question. Like, are you doing this correct? Am I doing this correctly? Is this the right way to do this? Can you please educate me and please redirect me in the proper way? And no, they're not the teacher, but 1 or 2 questions is not going to hurt anybody. And you know, you don't have to be friends with them, but if you're cool with them, they're obviously going to help you. The people that always bully the nerdy kids, like, are you slow or are you slow? Because this is why you're failing your classes. Obviously, when you bully them and then you want to ask them for work, no. And number 1, no one should be bullying anybody. Everyone should be kind to everyone. And I find out you're bullying someone in school, nigga, you're gonna get it. Like, nah, not too much. I'm playing because before the police or the FBI shows up to my door being like, she's making threats on YouTube. Like, be serious. Like, that's not the case. Starting off strong. If you want that A at the end of the quarter, you're going to have to start off strong. So don't be slacking on assignments 1 through 10. You have to lock in for assignments 1 through 10. So when we get to that final grade, that grade average is actually going to be good. And they always put the easier assignments in the beginning of the year or at the start of the quarter because we're just commencing, we're just beginning. It's just simpler. And if you do those assignments and perform well on it and keep performing well, by the time you want to get to your end goal of it, me trying to make an A with my hands when I can't make an A with my hands. Like, not too much on my A, y'all. Why y'all coming after people? Y'all really are some bullies. Like, damn. And so make sure you are focusing from the start of the year to the end of the year, because that's how you do it. Talking to your teachers about low grades. This helps a lot. Some teachers show grace, some teachers low-key mess with you having that bad grade in the class. But the teachers that are willing to help are genuinely willing to help if they see your effort in class. And no, you don't gotta put too much effort. You don't gotta be that kid that's always raising their hand, but you have to do it enough so they can help you. And when you talk to them about, hey, can you raise my grade? Can I do extra credit? Can I do this? Can I do that? They're probably more than likely 99% going to say yes. And don't come in my comments being like, oh, I asked my teacher for an extension, or I asked her for extra credit, or I asked her for this and I asked her for that and she didn't give it to me. It's not my fault if your teacher's a bitch. Like, don't come after Hallelujah, please. Another this shit is so long. When I said you have to only study for 15 minutes, I was lying. You also have to study for tests, unfortunately. tests are what has the biggest weight on your grade, and you don't want anything to come in the way of that. And before you ask, hallelujah, how do I study for tests? Is like, I'm slow. Like, I already know. There are so many different study methods that you don't have to do the whole 4 hours of studying to make it big or make it to a successful grade. No. There are millions and millions and millions and millions of YouTube videos going over study tactics, study methods recommended by Harvard people, Princeton people. So if you could watch this video and find this video and click this video and not be lazy, you could go to the next video and find the study method you need. Because the 1, 2, 3 method, the 60 seconds of studying, there's so many different methods. Like, it's basically your preference and what you prefer. So make sure you study for those tests, you know? Another way to make sure and ensure you get good grades, because we already know you're slow, this and that, yeah, like this girl's a broken record, like how many times is she gonna say, are you slow, like make it make sense, is counting the big and small assignments as the same value. Don't be, just because one assignment is 40 points and the other assignment is 2 points, you put more effort on the 40-point assignment. Obviously, that's how it should go. But make sure those 2-point assignments, the 4-point, the 6-point, the little point assignments that you don't think matters, they freaking matter. So make sure you do it to your 100% completion. And those are the things I recommend cheating on, because like, no, we're not promoting cheating around here. We're not promoting cheating. Don't cheat, guys. Don't do drugs. Don't cheat. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video or hopefully learned something. No rumors, just humor. It's been your girl, Hallelujah, signing out. Peace out.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy, trying to take away from a nigga.
Oh, I hope this video helped. No rumors, just humor. It's been your girl, Hallelujah. Peace out.